These two charge controllers are so versatile. I'm using them to charge my main battery bank right now. Got them set to a max charge of 56 volts. And yeah, they're so convenient, and they're putting out about 250 watts each. They're sharing current really well, and I'm gonna put another one in line just for when it gets sunny. It's not sunny at the moment. Got a little bit of labeling up, not much. I got danger high voltage stickers coming in the mail. Just a little bit of labeling here and there. So when people watch videos, or if someone comes in here and is wondering what the heck everything is, they'll know exactly what it is. I got a lot more to do. I'm going to label the positive and negatives and what gauge they are, all kinds of things like that. But anyways, right now I got almost 500 watts coming in. Okay, now I got 3 of these hooked up. They're sharing current pretty good. I had 600 watts a second ago. They're all over 200 watts, but that one dropped a little bit. That one's still at 2. This one's got 230. Yeah, the sun came back out. So now we got almost 700 watts actually between these 3 charging this bank, all just temporarily, but I gotta be able to use it somehow. I just have the panels literally just sitting flat. Nothing special. So the power is going up, and it's working pretty good, this little system. Now I just need to get my 60 hertz for this, and I can use my power wall again and get that up on the wall, but she still works good. Wow. Good for 50 hertz, that is. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I've had a few people ask me, where's all my solar panels? How come we don't see your solar panels? Well, I have this flat roof section that I just literally threw them up there, hooked them up. It's in a spot that doesn't get windy. And they are just sitting up there temporarily just so I can collect some sort of power and not waste it. I'm going to be building a small structure that comes down like this. Hopefully not completely blocking these windows, but that's where those ones are gonna go. Might put a second batch on an angle right there, so there'll be two rows of 6 or 7 solar panels, and then on the other side of the roof over there, that's another spot I'm gonna be putting them. Another solar panel I have. This one's plugged into my power at 150 watt. That's about the max the power it can take. It's been doing really good. Get a lot of power from that thing into the power it. Then that one over there, I just got wired into a tree. That's super, it's sheltered so it doesn't get blown around the wind, but that's just into a grid tie. I just want to have my solar panels doing something. I'm just waiting for some warmer weather because, as you can see, it's quite cold out. Today's actually not a bad day for working outside, but yeah, just waiting for some nicer, warmer weather. I'm going to be putting some solar panels up on there, maybe some on the top there, we'll see. But for sure on this side. And yeah, so let's take you into the power room. The 2 generators going. So out of 1500 watts on the roof up there, we're in the power room. It's nice and warm in here, about 10 Celsius. We got the reliable electronic inverter still working well. With the load that I have on it, it almost never turns on the fans. At night, my sister and they run the heater on low, sometimes high, to heat up their room. It's been working really well off this, so it sees about 1500 watts, sometimes 1700 when I'm gaming and they're running at the same time. Batteries under charge are 54 volts. Turn all these on and see what we're getting here. Looks like about 600 watts total, 200 per around. This is how much power they put in today so far. 9.2 amp hours, 8.6 and 8. these are all hooked up in parallel on the solar side because I just quickly got some solar wires coming down. So how I hooked that up is I set this one, or I can't remember, but I set on the panel side, they're all 1 volt. No, they're all half a volt apart. So it lets the panels drop to 27 volts. One is 27.5, the other one is, and 28 volts is the third one. So what happens is when I get cloudy days where I'm not making much power, instead of these turning on and off all the time, it lets the one with the lowest voltage, that lets the panels go down to the lowest voltage, that one does all the work, and the other two kind of just idly sit there. And it works pretty good. For these super cheap controllers, you can pretty much charge almost anything as long as your battery bank is higher voltage than your solar panels. So, working well. I don't have much doubt that we're going to reach fully charged today, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the videos. Here's a quick compressor test. This thing has been able to run it really easily in the past, so it has that one. They're all 3,000 watt inverters, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Input voltage is on the bottom, output voltage is on the top. The problem is this is 50 hertz right now because I got the wrong control board. Hopefully they got another one in the mail coming. But let's see if this runs even. And the AC output shut down. Interesting. That could have something to do with my repair. It could maybe doesn't have quite the surge that it used to have. Let's try this on the reliable, because this thing used to be able to run 3,000 watts no problem, and well, no problem till it stopped working. So obviously there was a problem. So let's try it. Yeah. So it has lots of power. I'm thinking it's a frequency problem. It doesn't like to run on 50 hertz. So that's my guess, because I was running an electric heater on this. It just laughed at 1,500 watts. So, and this compressor only really needs about 1,000 watt inverter to start. So that's what I'm thinking. 50 hertz, motors don't like. Anyways, that was a quick test to see if this was still useful at 50 hertz, and it doesn't look like it is.